Yeah, we have
And hello,
a
hello. We are live. Uh,
good meowing.
we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and get started. Does anyone want to give me the recap?
Do you mind if I do it? Does anyone mind if I do it?
Yeah, go
have I?
ahead. Yeah.
I haven't done it in a while. So, excuse me. Um, so last session we fought Mika Rockface, and it went better than I was expecting. Fane and Astostra kind of split off to go do some sabotage stuff. While their crew tried to get the ship ready. While me and Oz took on Mika, knowing which we figured out the secret to her immunity turned out to be something akin to a cube of force. So while staying inside, Oz kept her locked down with Raltham's psychic lance. With that 21 save, which is insane. She just could not save against it. Oz kept her locked down and pretty much dealt most of the damage to her. I swooped in and got the final blow for like 12 damage. Um, Meanwhile, Dasra really just kept most of the small guys locked down, and Eberron and Fane fought them. I fought a few of them, but really the MVP of that fight was Oz.
It was pretty brutal.
Yeah, towards the end of the Mika Rockface fight, Lorister showed up and started fighting their way towards us. Now we're just kind of on cleanup. And that's where we left off.
All right. Uh, thank you, Laura, for doing the recap. Go ahead and add a point of inspiration. Oh, almost forgot to send on these. There we go. Yes, and unfortunately, does anyone remember what the initiative order was? Because I cleaned off my desk this week and accidentally got rid of the initiative sheet.
I
I think
remember
I had like a 7 or something. I was near the bottom.
it was Lorister, Istostra, no,
It
I
was
think
the
it
other
was
way around.
Istostra and then Fane
Istostra,
and then
Lorister.
Lorister.
Oh,
I think because Fane also got.
I don't know.
20.
Lorister came in at a weird time.
Yeah.
Lorister came in at a weird time. Without Lorister, I remember it was Fane or Istostra, Fane, Mika.
No. I was before Mika because I locked her
Oh,
down.
that's right. You were before
Mm-hmm,
Mika.
mm-hmm.
Oz,
Yeah.
Mika. Her captains, me, Eberron. And then the little guys were somewhere between
I think some.
me and the end of the order.
Yeah, I think. Erin, were you last or second to last? No,
I
you weren't. You
think
weren't
I was
last.
second to last.
That's right.
I was like
Yeah,
second or third to last.
It was the.
Yeah.
It was the. Half orcs, and then Erlin, and then the orcs, and then the dwarves. That's right. Okay, so to recap, the initiative order is Astasra, Fane, Lorister, Oz, Pirate Captains, Loravor, Half-Orcs, Erlin, Orcs, Dwarves. For Fane's turn, for now, he'll take his first turn to dodge, since he's not here, and then hopefully he joins by the time we get back around.
Oh, and Astastra still has the blizzard up, I believe.
Didn't he?
I thought
he
the
dropped
blizzard
that.
dropped. Yeah,
Did
because
it
there was an
drop?
attack from
It
above,
did
right?
drop. It did drop.
Okay.
I recast it and swam back into the water.
Oh, that's right. So there is a
Oh,
blizzard up right
it's
now.
back. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I do think we talked about dropping it.
Essentially, but
Okay.
it's
Okay.
currently up. It's currently up.
Yeah, it's kind of.
And it was centered right.
It was like here-ish, wasn't it?
No,
Here,
no, it was actually
I believe.
closer to
No,
here.
there.
Oh,
Okay.
there.
It's somewhere in this area.
Okay.
I can't really remember.
It was either that one or this one. I just don't remember which. So we'll go with that one. Okay. So, yes, jumping right back into things. Sorry for the late start, everybody. Astasra, go ahead.
Hey, real
Okay.
quick, DM. I'm hearing two musics playing over top of one another. Alchemy?
That's odd. I don't hear alchemy music right now. I hear alchemy
Oh,
music
something
right now.
just happened. Okay, no, it fixed itself
Weird.
now. One of them went away.
There we go.
Okay, that's
What?
good. Okay, that's
My PC should
Oh,
remember
it's
sound
on
settings, but it does
started.
not.
okay. So, Astasra.
Okay. Well, if y'all insist on the blizzard going away, if you think you can handle it all, I have another shenanigan I can do. Alright, where is that beautiful, beautiful spell you? Right there. So, da. Call lightning ring a bell?
Right.
Is the cave high enough for it? Because doesn't that have a ceiling limit?
A cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius. Centered on a point that I can see within range, directly above you. So, it doesn't say a
The
height
spell
limit.
fails if you can't see a point in the air where a storm cloud could appear. So you have to have at least enough clearance for like a 60-foot radius. And the 10. Is there a place in here that could be 60-foot radius? Maybe.
Alright, so
That is huge.
that is absolutely huge. So,
Not quite. I don't know if there's a place where you can get the 60-foot radius, because everywhere I'm looking I'm getting like, oh, we got 60-foot clearance there, but then only 50-foot clearance over here.
So I'm finding something that's close. So that's where it eats in right there.
Yeah. that one?
So that's
That's why. Okay. Yeah, it's because of really these 4 points. So those 4 points are a little bit too close together. So pretty much no matter where you put it, it's going to be intercepted by one of those 4 points.
which means cannot happen.
Yeah.
Oh. I was doing 60-foot diameter. Jesus Christ, that's big.
To be clear, it's 60-foot radius, and then that radius becomes the area that the spell can strike. The spell doesn't strike the whole radius at once.
No, yeah, it's just that's really big.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can do another fallback. This one I know for a fact that we can use here. 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Okay, that's good. And honestly, there are shenanigans I can do with this.
He is risen.
Sorry. I don't even know where I am.
Somewhere.
I've been awake for literally hours. I was like cleaning my house because I couldn't sleep. So I just like lost track of time. Sorry.
Okay. So, unfortunately, Wild Shape is an action. Alright, I'll deal with that when I deal with that. But first things first, we're going to change out the Blizzard for a Moonbeam.
Okay.
So I will swim the 15 feet back up to the surface. As soon as I break surface, I will drop a Moonbeam from my point here in the water. I should be able to see this lovely group of gentlemen, right?
Yeah. I mean, probably. I mean, well,
I know I see
There's a-
these two because they're
yeah. So
There we
there's
go.
like a little cliff there. You can tell where the group is. I'd say you can probably see all the ones along the shore because there is like a 5-foot lip here.
okay. So I'm going to drop a Moonbeam right there because that is a radii spell. All right. I was just looking at you again. Yes. 5-foot radius, 40-foot high, and it's at 4th level, by the way.
Okay. And then that's remind me the wording of that. Is it provokes a saving throw at the start of their turns? Or
When the creature enters the spell's area for the first time, or on a turn, it starts its turn there. So it's more or less when it hits their turn. If they start their turn there, they're gonna have to make that dex save. And or a Constitution saving throw. My bad. It takes 2d10 radiant damage at a save. Failed
You
save.
said
half
4th
as much
level,
at a
right?
successful
So-
one. Yep. So 4th level is going to be 4d10.
4d10. Yeah. So at the start of their turn, I'll have you go just roll that 4d10 now because I rolled their saves just in case. At the start of their turn, each of those 3 did fail because I rolled a 5, a 3, and a 2. So once their turn starts, they'll take that.
They're lucky. I rolled low. 13.
13. Okay.
Right. And then I will dive 15 feet down underneath the surface again.
Okay.
So that is... I think that essentially covers my 60 feet of movement. I've already used my action, so I can't dash. That's essentially it.
All right. Bane. You're up.
Hi, I'm down here with Lori. Okay. Shit, fuck, balls. Wow, off to an excellent start this morning. Okay. Let's see here. I think there's too many of those guys, right? That's the consensus I think that I'm coming to. So I think I want to oh god. The two guys like all the way back here, they're shooting stuff at us, right? Like these two guys?
These. I'm not sure which two guys you're referring to. There are 5 guys in
These-
front of you.
These
yeah.
two guys back here in the back.
Yeah, they're shooting at you.
Yeah. So they're not going to come any closer. Probably.
Oh.
What?
Don't forget, when it comes back to Lorister's turn, which is right after yours, at the end of his turn, anyone within like 10 feet of him takes radiant damage right now.
Oh, that's yeah, he's damaging me too, huh?
Yeah, because he's got that Asmar stuff going on.
What a punk. Okay, then we're gonna man, there really should be a meta magic that lets you. Is there? And I just didn't take it. That lets you like make an AoE bigger.
No.
There should be one. God damn it.
There's a very good reason why there's not.
Oh, tell me.
AoEs are already huge.
Yeah, well, why can't I make my 10 a 20? That's not like a big
Because if you could make
different.
your 10 a 20, you could make I don't know, a 60-foot radius,
Yeah,
a 40-foot radius into an 80-foot radius, and that would be crazy. Or
And?
a fireball into a 40-foot radius.
No, it's not a double. It just like adds 10.
Okay, so changing something from a 20-foot radius to a 30-foot radius
Not that big of a deal.
doubles its size.
No, it doesn't. Shut up.
Yeah, let me just do that with my storm cloud. That'll be fine.
Well, you should let me do it anyway.
It doesn't double its radius, but it doubles the area consumed by that radius.
You just hate fun, I think. I'm gonna
I think he just
quicken.
loves math.
Quicken Eldritch Blast. Here goes 2 sorcery points. They're gone. And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast both of those fucks twice. Half Orc Pirate. He's getting this one. Ka-chow. $26 to hit. He's also getting this one. That's like less. 14 probably doesn't hit. Oh, here, let me roll that 1d10. Does 14 hit that guy? 14 doesn't hit that guy. He's got armor on and shit. Why is it so laggy?
Hold on.
Why are you rolling so slow?
Remember. Oh yeah, 14 hits.
No shit. Okay. So then the first guy gets 7 and 4, and 9 to 11 to the first guy, and a 22 and a 24 to hit the other one in front of him there.
Yeah, those will both hit.
Okay. Eight. Come on, roll faster. Oh my god. Another 11. So 11 to both of those guys. And then I'm gonna, it's a 10-foot thing.
What?
10-foot radius. Forester, yes.
Lorister's
Oh, I believe so.
whatever.
Let me just double check. Forster. Celestial Revelation, 10-foot radius. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like, oh, excuse me, pardon me, kind of squeeze past him and oh god, that's bright, and kind of duck down the hall a little bit and get out of that.
Excellent. I'll take the forefront, and you
Yeah,
cover me from
please.
behind.
I'll, ooh, nice view. Yeah, I'm good back here. Actually, have fun.
Okay. Then that makes it Lorister's turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kill away.
Lorister will go ahead and he'll mark the orc pirate with a hunter's mark. He'll step up next to him and strike with his rapier. Oh my god, Lorister. You gotta roll better than that. And he will miss. And at the end of his turn, each of these guys will take what is it, 3 points? Efficiency bonus, right? 4 points. Yeah. Each of the guys near him will take 4 points of radiant damage. And that's his bonus action, and movement. So, Oz.
All right. Can you remind me where the boundaries for the cube of force are?
So
You're in the upper right corner.
yeah, it is from this corner to this corner, and then this corner to that. No, sorry.
How tall is it?
It's 10 by 10 by 10. It's a cube.
Okay.
Or, sorry, not 10 by. Hold on, it's
15 by 15.
Okay, so I'm on my broom. I'm gonna
15
travel straight up until I am out of the cube of force.
Okay, that's gonna provoke 2 opportunity attacks.
Yep.
Oh, 21.
Silvery barbs. I assume I can do that because I'm still in.
I can do it.
Yeah.
If it's this guy.
Okay, that's gonna. Well, wait. Sorry. The one who got it was this guy though.
Okay, never mind. I'll take it.
Okay, and then a 9. So
Yeah,
second one
that
won't hit.
misses.
And the first one, this guy has a scimitar, so it will deal 6 points of damage.
Got it. Okay, and I'm gonna keep going up. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drop a fireball, and I want to be outside of the radius. So I don't know if that's like 30, 35 feet straight up, or how tall the ceilings are. But I am going to go up, and then I'm gonna drop a fireball right about there. I think I can get a lot of them that way.
Yeah, you can hit 8 of them with that fireball there. All right. Let's see. Fail. 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 1, 2. Succeed. Surprisingly.
Silvery bars.
That turns it into a fail and a fail. So they all failed. Let's see that damage.
Okay, and I'll give myself the advantage. And fireball coming out. On big damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. 32
It's
damage.
Pretty good, and it does do enough damage to kill the half orcs outright. So their other thing doesn't activate.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
And then 32 damage to that guy, who was already injured. So he's looking pretty bad. He will probably just die as soon as it comes to his turn. Because of the moonbeam that he's already failed the roll for.
That's my turn.
Okay, then it comes to his turn, and he dies. This one's looking pretty bad too, because he was caught in that, but he's still up. We have... That one's at... Think of that much. Looking around, does not have line of sight on Astastro, so this captain's going to move over here. We can actually erase that point there. Take some cover behind these barrels and fire off 2 shots at probably 2 shots at Oz, because Oz is the one dropping fireballs. Miss. Wow, okay, so I rolled a 7 twice. So both miss. Loravor. Oh wait, sorry. And then Loravor, the one next to you, is going to make 2 attacks at you with his scimitar. A dirty 20 to hit.
Me?
Yeah. Does that hit?
No. A dirty 20 does not break my AC.
That's right. You have like a 22, huh?
23.
23.
23.
All right, and then an 18 also will not hit.
Yeah. That's only gonna get higher. I think once we get our like final level up in the campaign, minimum I'm gonna have a 24.
Nice. Yeah, because when even on those like high modifiers, like in the higher levels where things have like a +9, +10, +11 to hit, being able to fully negate the damage by making it miss, like 25% of the time is 25 or 30%
yeah.
or half the time or whatever the case. Still
Yeah.
pretty good.
My hope is that I can eventually get like a +3 shield or a +4 if that exists.
+4s don't exist.
No, okay. So a +3 shield and some upgraded studded leather. Then like a +3 shield, some +2 studded leather. By the end of the campaign, I might have like a 26 AC.
I just thought of a fun magic item for you. Anyways,
Oh, fun for me or fun for you?
kind of both actually.
Okay.
Not curse, don't worry.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Then Lorvor, after your turn, it is
I
the
haven't
remaining.
taken my turn yet.
Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, you got
I was waiting
attacked.
for you to end the bandit captain's turn.
Yes, Lorvor, it is now your turn.
Okay. Which one of these is looking worse, the dwarf pirate or the captain?
I don't think the dwarf pirate's been hit yet.
Okay, so the captain then.
You've been
going
working on
to.
that, Captain.
I don't want to do that actually. I suppose I'll take steady aim to give myself advantage on a rapier attack against the captain. Does 26 hit?
Sure does.
Okay. That's 24 damage. Plus Dreadful Strikes is a 1, so 25 damage against the captain.
25?
25.
I believe he had 24 health left after, or at the end of last session.
Damn,
So.
I wasted Dreadful Strikes then.
No?
Yeah, because I would have been 24 without Dreadful Strikes.
Oh, well, it's 1 damage.
Yeah. I'll take my second attack against that dwarf pirates. 18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Okay. I roll. Ooh, nice. 14.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking, not great. So it was a pretty
Not quite
hefty
bloodied
hit.
yet.
No, he's bloodied for sure.
Oh, he's bloodied. Okay.
Yeah.
That's everything I can do.
Okay. Now it's the half-orc's turns. The half-orc, this one, will move over to here to strike you. This one will move over here and shoot at Eberron. I was not trying to grab a saucer. I was trying to grab the map.
Boink.
Oh no,
These
I've been
two
snatched by God.
will attack Lorister, and this one back here is gonna shoot at Fane. So. Lorivor, an 18 does not hit. Eberron, does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Oh, wait. Yes. Okay, yeah. Sorry, that was a 17. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits, yeah.
Okay, good. Just had to make sure. You're going to take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
From this guy's crossbow. Prince Lorister miss and hit, so he'll take 1 hit. Oh, for max damage. And Lorister has to make a concentration check. He succeeds. Okay. And then Fane, the one that you shot, is going to shoot right back at you with a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll just do it.
Okay, then he'll move right over here.
It's fine. I've taken barely any damage.
Alright. And Fane, you will take 4 points from that.
Psh. Ah. What was that, a mosquito bite?
Alright, and now the Fane's charged up my next attack to be a critical.
It
Because that's always how that seems to work.
kind of does, huh? Get it. You deserve it.
Erlen, your turn.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I am going to use Dimension Door. And just open a nice little hole in reality. Where's my button? Oh, it's a 4th level. And then I will be stepping through it and going to the other end of this bridge.
Okay, go ahead and put yourself there.
Wink. Where's that on the wall? I can like.
Okay. As you pop out of the dimension door, you pop out like super close to the standing torch. You're like, ooh. But you land there. Let me erase fog. Show you what you can see over here. Ooh, a little slow right now.
Passageway. Secret tunnel. A curio cabinet or something.
Okay. Anything with your
There's
bonus
a
action?
mountain.
Yes. I am going. Oh, right. Drinking a potion is an action. I will use Healing
I
Word.
said drinking a healing potion is an action or a bonus action. We have that home rule.
Oh,
Where if
okay,
you drink it as
cool.
an action, you get the full benefit. But if you drink it as a bonus action, you just roll the dice.
Okay, I've got a potion of healing. So 4d4 plus. Oh, it's a greater potion of healing. That's important. 4d4 plus 4 hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, oof, low. 7 plus 4. So I will be gaining 11.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Okay. Regaining 11 hit points and then losing that potion. Delete. Okay. And that will be all.
All right. Then it is the orcs' turn. You can hear the orcs that you left behind going, where did he go? They're gonna start.
Jesus.
They're gonna
Bless you.
dash out here,
Yeah.
looking for you. One of them's gonna find you, but well, I mean, you know, they'll find you, but
Dude, I forgot how fast those guys are.
they did have to dash to do that. So
Yeah.
you're going right there.
No,
And
no,
then-
group them up.
Congo line.
Or sorry, wait, this guy was right here. What? There we go. That one will go there. We'll fire off a shot at odds or even
Odds.
odds. Okay, so he's gonna fire off a shot at you.
Cool.
And then
Odds
Lorivor
is a
gonna
good
be
nickname
attacked
for you.
by
Why
one
are
of
you
them.
picking on an old man?
This orc pirate will attack Lorister. So, Lorivor. This guy trips over Mika Rockface's body and has to use the rest of his attack action standing up. Oz. This guy points his light crossbow at you, and his string snaps. So
Ah.
looks like he's gonna have to move in for melee combat. That's 2 nat 1s in a row. And then Lorister. That is a 16 to hit. That does hit Lorister. Okay. For another 10 damage, he has to make another concentration. He drops concentration.
How's he looking?
I mean, so far he's only taken the 2 hits. He's looking
Okay.
he's looking pretty good still. And then the dwarves, one is going to attack one's going to take a shot at Oz, but it's going to be at disadvantage because it's long range for a pistol. One is going to attack Lorivor, and the other is going to he could attack Fane at long range or Lorister, so he's going to attack Lorister. Okay, so Lorivor.
Yep.
That's going to miss. That was a 5. Oz. At disadvantage, the lower one was like an 8 altogether.
Yep, that misses.
And then against Lorister, an 11. So that's going to miss too. The dwarves are not doing great in their combat. And we're going back to the top of initiative with Astastra.
Okay, so. Alright. It's really only. Okay, well, it's still within the CR range. Alright, so. Oh,
You switching your concentration spell again? Oh no, you're wild shaping.
No.
That's right.
yep, I can still maintain wild shaping in beast form, so yay me. But the dolphin has the better speed. Okay. I will burn my last wild shape and go into a dolphin with a 60-foot swim speed plus another 30 on top of that. So
90-foot swim speed.
yeah. So what I'm gonna do, as a dolphin, I'm gonna swim to the surface and try to do a nice little jump so I can see over this ledge here.
Okay. I'll have you give me like an acrobatics or athletics check.
I'll do a 19 acrobatics.
Okay. Yeah, you leap up pretty far into the air. You get a pretty good view of what's going on around you.
Okay. And with that knowledge, I will move the moonbeam right. Come on, do the mark. There we go. Right there.
This guy's supposed to be in that square. Right.
And with that being said, I will.
Yeah, so you'll jump like
Swim
10
my-
feet into the air, fall back another 10 feet, so that's 15 feet up, 20 more feet for the jump. You've used 45 feet of your 90 feet movement.
And I will swim back down another 15 feet. And I'll even reposition myself. About there.
Okay.
And fuck, I got a work call.
Alright, well then, good timing, because it's right at the end of your turn, I think.
Yep, give me a minute. And I may or may not have to leave, I don't know.
Tell them that you're doing religious things.
I will try, they don't care.
Fane?
That's me. Okay. I'm not like super crazy about how surrounded Lorister is right now. So I'm gonna burn a couple more sorcery points. And I'm gonna win spell just a first level guiding bolt on which two of the three immediately next to him kind of look like the juiciest targets right now.
Right now, you only have
Like they're
line of
maybe-
sight on one of them.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, let me also move. There we go. How's that?
There we go. Yeah, and so they all look about the same injured, but you can tell that Lorister seems to be attacking. Actually, it doesn't matter. He lost concentration on his hunter's mark.
All right, then we'll just go for the twins here. The two matching tokens.
Okay.
We'll each get a guiding bolt. Eventually. 31 to hit.
Most certainly will hit.
$14.
Also hits.
Okay. Am I rolling two separate damages? I always forget.
Yeah. Roll two separate
Okay.
damage.
Here goes damage for Toppy. Well, that's not amazing, but it could be worse. 13 for Toppy, and he's glowing.
Hey, that
Bottomo.
actually because he took the 4 points of damage from from Lorister's thing, that triggers his relentless endurance.
Hell yeah. 12 to bottom Mo.
Same thing there.
And he's glowing. Cool.
12 was exactly enough to trigger relentless endurance.
All right. Take your pick, my liege. You could kill either of those pretty easily, I think. Also, here. Is that... Oh, wait. Do I have any bonus action healing that I can do? I can't... I don't think I do.
I think if you used your non-spell...
Oh no, I have healing lights. What the fuck am I talking about? I could spend up to 5 of them at once. He's missing like
20
not a lot.
something.
I'll give him 3. A D6. Nice. Okay. He can have 15. I'll blow him a little kiss. Mwah! And
How invigorating. I always love fighting alongside a potent healer.
and a potent murderer. That's my turn. Oh, well, actually, I think I used like 10, 15 feet, whatever. I'm gonna just kind of
Get back around that corner.
yeah.
Okay. Then it is Lorister's turn. Immediately after.
Bonkers. No biting.
All right, boss, I'm back.
Yay! Are you leaving us?
Unfortunately, I have to leave because idiots booked themselves 10 dogs in a 4-hour span. And that's per person, by the way.
Oh wow.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Easier.
someone's being stupid and I'm going to throttle one of them.
Or both of them. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the boss will play you.
I was
Probably.
going to say it's either the boss or Vire or Eberron or anyone, really. Whoever wants to take a turn.
The dolphin becomes lost.
I like how you used my real name instead of my character name, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
used Carolyn's character name.
No, I'm Eberron. I changed it.
Can you stop licking my pants, cat?
Okay, well, sorry about that, but yeah, no. Unfortunately, I need the vamoose. So,
Adios.
y'all have fun.
Very well.
Best of luck at work. We'll miss you here.
What are you
Mm.
doing?
Lorister will strike out at this orc pirate. Please tell me that it's one. +8. Okay, that does barely hit. Oh, he's rolling so low. And you'll see a flash of light from his rapier as he is going to divine smite this.
Well, he gets advantage on.
He's not attacking one of the ones he has advantage on. He's attacking the orc.
Oh. Wow, I set you up. You know, they can still do the same amount of damage to you, even if they're about to die. Just throwing that out there.
But they cannot do damage to me when I've seared their soul from their mortal carcass.
That line actually goes pretty hard.
4, 5,
Oh yeah, we have
10.
a quotes thing here.
He's gonna add his.
Carolyn wanted to put that in quotes.
Do you remember it more verbatim? Because I was remembering just the vibe of it.
He's so hot.
Okay.
I think it was. What did I say? They cannot damage me once
they-
I've seared their soul from their mortal
Seared their-
from their mortal carcass.
Yeah. Yeah, solid.
So let's see. He gets his divine smite is 2d8, right? Yeah, Yeah, 2d8.
Marcus with 1 S or 2.
And then he gets his
You
that. Okay, so that is 10, 14, 18 points of damage. That will kill this orc pirate.
Nice. Well, okay, that works too.
He'll move to here. He'll end his turn. At the end of his turn, these two half-orcs take 4 points of damage from his Searing Radiance and die. Because they were
Isn't
at
that
1.
drop? Isn't that what
No.
he lost concentration on?
No.
No, he lost concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, the Searing Radiance
Oh,
thing just
oh,
lasts for
Hunter's
like
Mark.
a minute.
Hell yeah. You're so smart. Shit. Well, I set you up.
And not in the bad way.
Not this time.
Oz.
All right, I am trying to figure out if I can hit all of these guys outside the cube of force. If I drop another fireball, I'm trying to ping there. Can I hit them all, or am I missing a couple of them?
I forgot about this guy. So yeah, I believe right there you can hit everyone that's not inside of the cube of force. That's like on this platform here.
Okay.
I believe right. Oh no, you're like 15 feet up. Yeah.
I think I'm like 30 feet.
Yeah. So you never mind.
15 feet would still be inside the cage.
Yeah. Sorry. That's. I meant like above the thing.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Like 15 feet between the ground and you, and then you're in like the 20-foot, whatever. Yeah. Or like 25, or however far up you went. I think the cave is only like 25 to 30 tops, but.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm dropping another fireball right there.
Okay. Fail. Go ahead and roll that damage while I'm. Fail.
Oh, that was low.
Fail.
Oh no,
Jesus.
29 damage.
And with a second fireball to the face, that pirate captain is donezo.
Jesus. King Oz just wiped the entire field.
I love it when a plan works out.
And this is why wizard is the strongest class. Or sorry, wizard or sorcerer, spellcasters are
The strongest ranged class. I think strongest melee class would be barbarian.
Yeah, barbarians go pretty hard.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean,
And then that's my turn. So
spellcasters do have a lot of resources for not being there. Now that all the pirate captains are dead, Oz, I'll allow you as a free action to give me an intimidation check to see if the stragglers here surrender.
okay. Right, that intimidation negative +1 that. So
No, I can't.
that's a 11. I'm gonna burn an inspiration to try that again. That's worse. That's a 5. So 11.
Okay. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure the DC is down pretty far now.
Just imagining like his voice cracks halfway through,
Yeah.
Supposed to
which
open
would
up on
make it
this one.
so much funnier if it still works.
surrender. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so an 11 doesn't quite cut it.
That's okay.
DC was 13.
Hmm.
Lorivor, you've still got 3 people
Can I
attacking you.
attempt? I was gonna say, can I attempt to intimidate or persuade?
You can attempt to intimidate them into surrender as an action.
Okay, I'll make that attempt because I have a +10 to intimidation. How's a 17 do?
Looking around at the death and destruction surrounding them, they'll drop their weapons. I think that they realize that they're having a hard enough time hitting you. They definitely don't have what it takes to deal with you and then the flying spellcaster.
Yeah.
Excellent fucking choice.
Okay, with that,
I
we'll...
feel a little bad because Forrester was not very helpful.
It
I
was
don't want to say
extremely helpful.
I don't want to say he was entirely useless.
You didn't
He was
But he
bring him
did
with
kind
you. Like, he got here. He's only been here for like 2 turns, I think.
I know.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Mika Rockface not being able to do anything the entire time she was alive. Because
That's
Oz
right.
just had her locked down the whole time.
I really like that one spell.
It's overpowered as all hell.
That was brutal.
Mm-hmm.
So we are out of combat.
Indeed.
All right, I am
Oh,
going to pull out my wand to detect magic and go down and check out Mika's corpse. And I have an idea for wave if the party is open to it, but I definitely need an interpretation from you, Mac.
Okay.
who's hurting?
Then
Walk
as
over
you
here and... Sorry, I'm going to give him a superior potion of healing.
as you check out the corpse of Princess Mika Rockface, you can tell that she has 3 things really. So her shield, her armor, and her weapon were magical.
Superior
Heal.
healing.
Just at a glance,
how
you
much?
can tell that the shield is just a +1 shield.
Oh.
Okay.
That's lame.
Is it a cool? Does it have like any cool like does it look cooler than my +1 shield?
I don't remember what your +1 shield looks like.
It's Lorivar's old shield.
It wasn't anything special. It was just something I picked up in a shop.
You can pick up some special
Uh,
things in a shop.
I mean, it's got, some inscriptions on it, like to the Devourer. It's got like a holy symbol inscribed on it, but
Ooh.
other than that, no.
I definitely think you should switch.
Yeah, that's got good flavor. I'll grab that.
On a side note, I give the superior potion of healing to Eberron,
Mhm.
which is 8d4 plus 8.
Wow. Yeah, I added it
That's
to my
40.
inventory. Thank you.
Yeah. That's I would just go ahead and use that because it turns into the magic dissipates at the end of the day. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah, it's a special one from the flask.
Oh, I see. Okay. 8d4 plus 8.
It's 40.
Oh, you already rolled it?
No, no, no. If you take it as an action, you get max, right, DM?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, I'll take it as an action.
So that's 40.
Yeah, so that takes me up to max. And then need to delete that. Okay.
Right. Lorster will be waiting here for a minute for his radiance to die down enough that he can take these guys captive without killing them. Stosser will pop up as a dolphin here.
Just dolphin sounds.
He's swimming around in the bay like super duper fast because they can.
Just for flavor, can we say
Fucking-
part of my rations I have some like fish in there, and I'm tossing Astoceros and fish?
That'd be awesome.
Hell yeah.
I can
They could do
imagine.
a trick.
I could see.
We have been
Stosser
on
doing
a ship
like
and we
flip or
were waiting
something.
off the coast for a bit.
Yeah, I think didn't somebody go fishing?
I did, but we use that as a ration for the day.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
we'll,
kept some.
we'll gather these guys
Oh.
together.
I would like to look down here.
Yeah. During this, during this little time where Lorister is not quite able to join you guys, or he will sear your skin off with his radiant light. Lorvor, you go down to there.
See what I can see. Find what I can find.
Okay.
I would
Uh,
also like to go down there.
Yeah. So this looks like some kind of like living quarters or sleeping quarters, probably like for Mika Rockface. You see there's like a planning table here next to the desk. A chest of drawers, a couple of little chests for personal effects, and then like a statue to the Devourer here in the corner.
Any valuables? Anything worth
Yeah.
taking?
I could use a new pair of silk stockings.
Oh, they might fit because you are a halfling. You're a similar size.
She was pretty tall for a dwarf, but
Well, when she made herself giant, yeah.
well, I mean, before she made herself giant, she was still like she had like the giant stature trait that comes with Rune Knight, where like you grow 2d4 inches or something like that.
But before, was she human sized then? How about?
She was probably like 5'6". So still like regular human woman size, but like not
So taller than me in real life. I got it.
yeah, so not like huge for a human, but huge for a dwarf.
Very well.
It's okay. You could get them taken in.
Plus, they're stockings. I mean,
True, extra material.
I'm sure
I can make little handkerchiefs out of what's left.
a lot of socks and leggings and stuff are kind of one size fits all, anyways. But yes, as you look around, what did she have in here? In one of her chests next to the Valor, the other one just has like personal effects and useless trinkets, maybe a couple of just like random stuff that's not really like worth anything. But in this chest, there is a ring of swimming and a cap of water breathing.
Ooh.
Super useful, but I'll add them to the party inventory in case anyone wants them.
And Oz, are you identifying anything?
Yeah, I was waiting. I didn't want to interrupt. Yeah, I've got some level 1 spell slots left. I will identify her armor and her weapon.
Okay. Her armor is a +1 mariner's breastplate. And her weapon is Wave. Specifically the 2024 version of Wave. Because they changed it in 2024, and that version is much more balanced for...
So it's the 2024, not the Legacy?
Yes, 2024.
Oh.
Okay. I am gonna...
As you identify it and kind of pick up Wave to look at it, you hear this voice in your head. Hello there! A new hand! Great! Are you
What
by
does the
any
beat
chance
go
a follower of our Lord and Savior, the Devourer?
Who?
I am gonna say no, not particularly.
Oh,
but
you should be. He's a great god to follow. Can I interest you in maybe a pamphlet or something? I mean, you'll have to. I'll tell you what to write, and you'll have to write the pamphlet. But I could get you a pamphlet.
I'm gonna be respectful. Like I'm a cleric. I know there are different religious views out here. I'm like, oh yeah, I'd love to hear more about the Devourer.
Great. He'll
So I just want
yeah,
to double
go
check.
ahead.
Is this
Do we?
the 2024 version? Is it the legendary or artifact version?
Hmm?
Because I see Wave on here twice, and one is in orange, one is in brown. One says Legacy. I assume that's the 2014.
Legacy is 2014.
Oh, that is 20. Okay, I gotcha. I just want to make sure I will wrap it up. And okay, here's my question with Wave. It has Cube of Force.
So the 2024 version is slightly different. This is the stronger when the boss uses it type of thing. So
Okay.
2024
I can
version of
see
Wave
that.
has a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls. When you roll a natural 20 for an attack roll, the target takes an extra 21 points of necrotic damage. You have advantage on initiative rolls. A bubble of air forms around your head while you're underwater, allowing you to breathe normally. It has 3 charges. You can expend a charge to cast Dominate Beast on any beast that has a swim speed. You can cast the level 9 version of Globe of Invulnerability once per dawn. From the weapon, it is a sentient weapon.
Okay, I think what you're reading is what I'm seeing on mine as the artifact version.
Yeah, it is the artifact version.
So I can't use the Cube of Force?
Yeah, so instead of the
can
Cube
use
of Force, the
Globe of
2024
Invulnerability.
version has Globe of Invulnerability.
Gotcha. That's a bummer because I thought I was being slick. I was going to ask if we could use that to take the guards off the spell shard, but never mind.
I am very interested in Wave.
Okay. I mean, we can have it if you want.
Yeah, I've just got to look up.
So you know, a trident is a strength-based weapon.
Is it?
It is. Yeah, it is not a finesse weapon.
It is not, but
still a strong one.
I
Though.
do have proficiency. I do have proficiency in martial weapons, and it is considered a martial weapon if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. I was saying with that +3 bonus, it's like you had, you know, a +3 higher in strength.
Yeah. But that Globe of Invulnerability, that with your your advantage on spell saves for single target spells that's pretty strong.
Well, the advantage on
Initiative.
initiative is
Yeah.
really good. And I could probably still use the Dragon Slayer Rapier, just be attuned to wave.
The Dragon Slayer Rapier require attunement?
It does not.
Okay, and then yeah, you could just use whichever one's more relevant.
Exactly.
So there is, sorry, switching topics. There is no Mariner's Breastplate +1 in the inventory manager. Can I just modify my, because I am going to wear that because I'm getting rid of my Dragon Scale armor. So it kind of offsets that. Can I just alter my AC to reflect that, or do I need to change the item itself?
That's a good question. I'm not 100% sure on how like D&D Beyond works with that kind of stuff.
I mean, if you're okay with it, I can just like make a modification to my AC manually, and I'll just put a note on there that it's from the +1 from the Mariner's Breastplate.
Yeah, I mean,
That's probably the easiest way to do it.
Oh. It's um yeah, I have a so it did not add my proficiency bonus to wave, so it's just a +4 for some reason.
What do you mean? It didn't
It's
add your
not adding
proficiency bonus?
something.
Because it's a
It
strength
didn't
weapon?
add. Well, it is a strength weapon, but you're supposed to have a +3 bonus to attack rolls made with it. And then
this is with the
my proficiency bonus as well, in addition to that. Oh, it's not adding the +3. So my proficiency is 4.
okay. So this is
Yeah, okay.
uh.
See.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, it's not adding the +3
It's
What +3?
it's a +3 weapon.
from the weapon itself. Yeah.
That's weird. That's suspicious.
I don't know how D&D. If this was in Foundry or something, I could fix it like that, but I don't know how to fix it in D&D Beyond.
So you're proficient with that type of weapon? Because it sounds like it, do you say it's not adding your
Yeah.
proficiency
No, it
bonus or
is
the
adding
No,
his
it-
proficiency.
it's
but not the
Yeah.
+3?
Yeah. It's fine. I can just
Just
add
go in
it
there and
on
manually
after.
add +3. Yeah,
Yeah.
just customize it. Or
Did you
customize your
you attune to it?
attack commands.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's why I haven't attuned to it yet.
All right.
Genius.
So you're so
Okay.
smart. So Fane, after about a minute, you and Lorister will come round up the survivors of Mika Rock Faces area, and reinforcements will come in to secure the lair, scour the area from your guys' respective ships. As you search through, Lorister will ask everyone to gather around.
Certainly.
We don't know this guy real well. Like, I do an insight check. Like, gather around for what?
It's a momentous occasion. We have much to discuss.
Okay, never mind.
Mhm.
Gather around, everybody. Great, fireball. No.
Can you imagine?
That'd be crazy.
Perfect. You've fallen into my trap.
Spirit guardians. No.
Comedically large trapdoor opens under the group. Everyone falls.
Just as I had planned. Looks down. Ah, I was standing on it too. Falls later.
Yeah.
Good thing I've got wings.
Oh, those only work if he uses his celestial revelation for those, and he only gets one of those per long rest.
Rip.
Anyways, Lorvor and Erilyn, are you?
Yeah, sorry, I was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations, friends. It seems you're more capable than I had previously given you credit.
Yeah, well, I suppose sometimes seeing is believing.
What you've done here tonight is quite the feat. Taking down a prince of the principalities. Now, before we go on, I'd like to reinstate my offer to you. I would love to have your ship as flying my flag as part of my fleet, keeping the waters of the principalities free of evil. What say you, friends?
Respectfully, we have a slightly larger picture mission at the moment.
Understandable. I will not force anyone to join my fleet should their heart not be in it all the way. Well, in that case, will you be taking up the mantle of one of the princes of the principalities, or do you not?
I should
Do you
realize
not
that was
care
an
for such
option.
things? Well, of course, you've just slain a prince. By rights, their territory will fall into your hands or go unclaimed should you not want it.
We would have to remain in said territory if we took it, I imagine.
Well, if you didn't want it being taken from you.
Well, how about this if the group is open to it? I mean, I like the idea of owning territory. That sounds fantastic.
Prince
But we
Pain.
can't hang out here, so how would you feel about an alliance? Like, we can't fly your flag because we have a bigger mission to attend to, but how about you take over this territory for us? And, we can lend support as we're able to, and vice versa.
Sounds pretty fair to me.
So I don't get to be a prince.
Aren't you the captain? Come on, you're already captain.
Aren't you already a
A
prince?
captain and a prince.
If anyone deserves the title of prince, it would be Oz, given that
Well,
he's the one that
technically
actually
you-
did the taking down.
No, technically you got the killing blow, so.
Prince is more of a...
Prince Lorvar Galric. A regal name.
We could all be princes.
Oh, that's how that works, but
Why not?
I think we could probably do that without the extra ship. It may be difficult to keep it all. To keep it all defended for you, but
well,
I'll do what I can.
There is the matter of Mika Rockface's ship. While it has been disabled, it could be
Yeah, I fucked it up pretty
aired.
good.
It is repairable.
Maybe.
So, potentially, you
This is
could,
true.
considering that we were the ones that took down Mika Rockface, I would suggest joint venture. Half ownership.
Half
Have the
ownership
ship
of a
patrol the land.
ship with
Joint
too many
ownership.
captains does not sail, my friend. But
Oh no. Not a captaincy. Ownership.
it's same concept.
You could pick the captain. You
Uh,
could pick the captain.
We're only interested in an equity position.
Exactly.
see.
Small amount of profits.
Shareholders.
50% of the profits from the ship's raids.
And look, you've got
But-
all these new crew members. And he like gestures at the survivors. You'll all join up, won't you? Prince
As Thane
Forrester
says this, Osmius is just going to kind of like hold up his hand and summon a fireball, like so Thane doesn't see it, but so everybody he's talking to does.
Prince Lorstor is far fairer and kinder than Miko Rockface. I think.
As I was saying, business-wise, you're the captain. Functionally, you run the day-to-day operations. We just get, we'll say 40% of the profits from the ship.
He'll step up and place his hand on your shoulder and kind of look up into your eyes. You're so generous, friend. I will not forget this. This sounds like an excellent deal for all involved. Very well. Business partners it is. Now, I hate to ask of you things when you've been this generous, but I was hoping that the cargo that was stolen from Trollenport that can still be recovered, I may be able to take back to them, to deliver back unto the people who it belongs to. Have you?
Yes, of course.
It's yours, friend.
Very well. Then the rest of it, everything else that you can find, will belong to you.
On that note, we never looked in this building. I want to know what's in there. I'm just going to check that out when I have a moment.
Yeah. So that's more cargo storage. There was a person hiding in there.
Okay.
So like when you guys were like sneaking around, if somebody opens up the door, potential combat encounter type of thing.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
all right, then. Now that is settled, I believe this belongs to you. And he'll hand you the spell shard. Now, once we get everything squared away here, I have an idea. A contact I know who may be able to help you get into that.
Do tell.
A skilled seer, a Kalashtar in Trollenport, or not Trollenport, in Regalport, by the name of Indo Marie. I'll happily guide you there once we've loaded everything up.
That's good to me.
Sounds good.
Okay. As you guys break and Prince Lorster brings these guys over to the ship and gets his shipwright in and starts trying to work on repairs for the Silver Aboleth. You guys gather the following loot. Put it in the general chat. Here we go. So, of the cargo that does not belong to the people from the most recent raid, you find 3 ship repair kits, 50 cannonballs, 4 tons of contraband.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
4 tons?
Yeah, so contraband can be anything from like weapons to maybe like rare materials, or the drugs, things like that. And drugs obviously counts the the crates and the containers and all the things that they're shipped in to make sure that it's not damaged and undetected and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's not 4 tons of crack.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah. So contraband.
We might want to consider selling that before we leave.
Right. Yeah. So contraband can be sold at a rate of 450 gold pieces per ton. But if you can find a buyer for it, because only like pirates and smugglers will typically purchase. But you're in the Lazar Principality. It's the best place to offload contraband in Corvair.
Yeah.
So 4 tons of contraband, 7 tons of regular cargo. Regular cargo can be sold at about 150 gold per ton.
It's quite a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
3
Lorister.
tons of valuable cargo, which is like silks and spices and stuff. That can be sold at 300 gold pieces per ton. There's also a keg of gunpowder. And then, can I get... Somebody roll me 25d10, somebody roll me 25d6.
I got the D6.
I'll do the D10.
Oh wait, not 25, 20.
20 D6.
20 D10.
20d10 and 20d6.
$78 on the D6.
128 on the D10.
Okay. So, 128 plus 15 is 146. 78 plus 60 is 138. Here we go. Yeah, sorry, I was updating that.
Oh, okay, sorry. Never mind.
Yeah. But yeah. You get quite a bit. You also, between Mika Rockface and looting the pockets of the corpses, you get 146 silver, 138 gold, and 12 platinum. There's
I'm
also
gonna
a
work on
necklace.
adding the
One of
gold.
them's wearing a necklace that is worth 25 gold pieces.
Sorry, I'm just adding the gold and silver to the party inventory. Added.
And is everybody in agreement that we're just going to sell all the cargo? Does anybody want anything from that?
I'll get to sell.
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, so cargo's... I mean, the main point of cargo is to be sold, but... Let me just double check, because that is... 14 tons of cargo? How much carry capacity does your ship have? probably plenty because this is still using the old upgrade rules that I had. 20 tons of cargo capacity. Oh, you only have 13 tons of capacity that you can. You have.
We just try to.
Do we want to ask Lorister if he just wants to buy the 4 tons of contraband at market price? Because that's 1,800 gold.
Oh,
And we can accept payment later.
I typically don't deal in contraband, friend. I'd like to keep the shorelines, at least, of the Lazar Principalities free from it, if I can. But
Okay. What about the valuable cargo? Will you take that?
I will purchase that from you.
Okay, so that's 900 gold, and then we have enough for the rest of it.
Oh yeah, 900 gold.
So I'll just go ahead and add that to the party inventory as well.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just subtract that. Ta-da! All right.
Okay.
Okay. Then shall we go? I leave, I'll leave any of my not strictly necessary crew members here for the running of the ship. Not that any of my crew members are unnecessary. I'll take the bare minimum to run my ship, and leave the rest here to get the Silver Aboleth up and running again. Shall we set our next course then? What was that?
I blasted out the rudders or something underneath when you're going to repair it.
Good to know. Alright. Alright.
Just thought we should know.
Out.
Fine, fuck.
Not you. I cracked my bedroom door open so the cats could get out, and one of the dogs pokes his head in.
Oh?
Exactly like that. I tell him to go out, and I just watch his, like, because it's a black dog, you know, like a black shaggy dog. And I just watch him kind of disappear back into the shadows of the hall. Alright.
I will remember this, human. Your time will come. When next I emerge from the shadows, beware.
So,
Yes.
Nope, not that. That's the wrong map.
Bunkers, why are you sitting on the floor?
Here we go. Let me go ahead and remove these guys. I have to do it one at a time. Alright, and then once again we will use Eberron. Wait, no we won't.
Wow, what's wrong with Eberron?
I forgot we have this. We'll use your ship to determine where you are on the map. So, do you set course to Regalport?
Yo. No, let's just leave, actually. Let's just go in the opposite direction and just fuck off and do something else.
Well, I have to ask, because
We should probably
We should.
sell
I'm not
contraband
being
while we're
facetious.
still
I'm
here.
being so serious. Let's just like go fuck off and do something else. I'm kidding. Oh my god. You guys have no sense of humor. You have no like yes and ability.
well, that's the thing about jokes that start with "I'm not joking." Okay, so looks like you guys can travel. Travel speed is 160 miles a day. 670 miles to Regalport. Should be about a 4-day trip to Regalport. Go ahead, as you guys travel up in that direction. Can I have each of you roll me a luck roll at advantage, since you have a an escort from one of the princes?
Who?
Everyone.
10 for Oz.
15 for Lorivor.
Can I reroll luck rolls?
So you should have advantage on that.
You have advantage.
Maryland.
Oh, right, that's true too.
11.
Let's see.
Also, 4
Nice.
days.
Attack
Does that
roll,
make
ability
how
check,
many
and
I need
saving
to
throw.
finish studying that scroll? So,
Ooh, you want to make that Arcana check on the 4th day?
yeah, yeah.
Just roll up d20.
So
No,
I'm gonna roll
it's
my
not
portents to see if I want to use either of those. So that's what these are.
What was that?
Nice.
What was the name of that roll again? Just so I've got it pulled up.
It's an Arcana check, and I got 11 to 17 for my portents. I'm definitely going to use one of those to guarantee that this works. So let's see if I get. Can I give myself guidance on this?
So what was the name of the
Nether Scroll of Azamar.
Azamar? Okay. Go. Okay. I mean, yes, but if you're using the 17, you don't need it.
Well, that's why I was asking. Like, if I can use guidance, then I'll use the 11 because I got a plus 13 as a 24, and the minimum I can roll would be 1 on the guidance. So I'd use the lower number to guarantee a success.
Oh, I see.
Save the 17 for something else.
Okay. Oz, as you at the end of this 30, as you guys are about to pull into Regalport, Oz, you feel understanding wash over you as these ancient, like, Netherese secrets unlock your mind.
Awesome.
You gain advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects, and your intelligence score increases by 2 to a maximum of 22.
I noticed in the description it says I think it says I get a stone golem as well. Does that happen?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even read that part. Yes, and a stone golem appears for some reason.
Here's my question. Can I put the stone golem in the iron flask? It's a construct.
I
So,
believe the material
That's
plane
spicy.
is the plane of origin for a stone golem.
oh, never mind. Then we got an extra protector in our ship. Then
Love it.
Yeah, I've got to look into the lore. I don't know why a stone golem does that, but yes, as you finish reading and this stone golem appears, hmm. Yeah, belonging to you. This large construct.
my spell save DC is now 22.
Okay, and you still have the scroll, because it's not it doesn't get consumed upon use. You
Which
just
is awesome.
can't use it to increase your intelligence again. So,
Lorivar, what's your how much of a plus do you have to an Arcana check?
Arcana, an 8.
So feasibly, if you started studying this thing,
I could get a plus to intelligence.
and advantage against all saving throws against all spells, and another stone golem.
Dude, I'm totally down.
All right, well, I'm gonna.
How
I'm
that
gonna
works? We can all just pass it around.
yeah, the Nether Scroll of Azamar does not get consumed, but you can only gain its benefits once per person. But it takes 30 days of concentrated study to even attempt to get its benefits, and if you fail, you take 16 d10 psychic damage. And need to do another 30 days of concentrated study before you can try again.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Plus 8.
Yeah, because like on the day you do it, if I get a good portent roll, then we can just guarantee you success. So
Hey.
I'm
Yeah,
deleting
let's do it.
my inventory and
That's a
Oh no,
fancy
just add it
scroll
to
you got
the
there.
party.
Hey, when you're all done passing it around, maybe at the end of this adventure, you wanna let me borrow that?
sure.
Yeah, just move it to the party inventory. I'll move it to mine.
All right, it's added to the party inventory.
Sick. Yeah, because intelligence is one of my spell modifiers.
Is it?
It is because I am
Oh,
a
Trickster Rogue.
rogue spellcaster. Yeah,
That's right.
trickster rogue, and yeah. It doesn't, I don't think any of my. Oh yeah, actually, Firebolt uses my intelligence.
Mhm.
It's my only attack spell that uses intelligence. Everything else is wisdom based. Oh, Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Yeah, that I haven't used that in a minute, but everything else from Rogue is utility.
I will be right back.
We got a long rest at this point, right?
Yes, it has been 4 days of clear skies and easy travels.
Gotcha. Sick.
You saw on like the 4th day, probably you saw some pirate ships looking at you funny from a distance, but then you've got an escort from the Paragon, so didn't want to risk it.
Oh yeah, intelligence is one of my saving throws as well. The proficient.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
So, let's change the scene.
I like how you said that.
You arrive at Regalport. The Place your tokens over here. You arrive at Regalport, the unofficial capital of the Lazar Principalities, the largest city for sure in the Principalities, and the base of operations of the High Prince, Ryger Irwinarn, leader of the Sea Dragon Principality. As Lorister brings you guys in, there's a couple of places where you can dock airships. Most of the docks here are for, regular ships and stuff, but there's a couple of places where you can dock airships.
You know I love docking.
Prince Lorister will, as he meets you guys aboard the docks, will tell you, "All right, friends. Now, be sure not to stir up any trouble here. This may be a pirate town, but getting on High Prince Ryger's bad side does not fare well for any."
Lovely.
All right. Well then, you can offload any of your stuff at the pirate exchange. We'll be passing through in just a moment, but follow me. Kind of lead you around the edges of Sunderland Cove and up into the pirate exchange.
Like exchange, like we can just offload all the cargo we just got to like sell it, or
Yeah. So this is a place, looking around, like, you see it's a very large, like, open market. There's pop-up stands where people are selling things. There's places where, like, fishermen are selling fish, places where they're selling, like, looted things, goods and materials that have been earned through conquest or exploration. There's things from House Thrash expeditions overseas. There's, like, places here where you can buy meat and fruits and vegetables to take on to, or to eat while they're fresh, to help ward off scurvy and stuff. There's weapons and arms and armor and all sorts of things that you can find here at the pirate exchange. All sorts of people selling things. If you stay here for at least a day, you can have your crew set up a stand and get rid of any cargo that you have.
sounds good to me.
Yeah, works for me.
Let's go.
Okay. Wasn't sure if you guys were wanting to look around at all, or if you were wanting to move on with it. So we'll just choose one token to move to where you guys are going for this. Whose token?
Mine, obviously. I'm the captain.
Right. So Lorister will lead you out of the Pirate Exchange and down into the Cloverspell district. Leading you through the neighborhoods of this kind of like maybe middle or lower middle class area. And as he does so, he leads you through the winding streets until you come to a house that has just like a sign hanging above the front door that says fortune teller on it, and it's got like a little crystal ball in the sign. Oh, here we are. Hasn't changed a bit.
Okay, let's go in and see your fortune teller.
As you go up to the house, you just kind of walk into the first area, and as you walk in through the front door, there's a curtain of beads and stuff that you pass through, and you can smell just kind of like the smells of incense wafting through the house. There's like a waiting area here in the front that seems to have been like kind of walled off, and a thick draped curtain where the smell of the incense seems to be coming from off to the left, like a little couch. And from within the curtain you hear, or from the other side of the curtain you hear, "So you have arrived. I've been awaiting you."
So we have
We know who this is.
Presumably this is who you've come here to meet.
she's behind a curtain still or whatever.
Yeah, she's in the other room. So she'll
Maybe enter.
come in. Yes. As you pass through, you see kind of a living room that's been converted into like a like a fortune teller room. There's like the low seating and the low kind of table with a crystal ball on it, and the padded seats around it. The padded like couches that kind of surround it. Come, take your seats. And you see, like with their back to you, this kind of slender woman with like really, really long white hair tied up in a ponytail that goes down to like almost her lower back. Here we go. I've got a picture for you in the Art and Memes channel. And as you walk around, she'll say, "I sense you've come here to have your..." Oh. "Hello, Lorister. Why are you here?" "Hello, Indo. My friends here require your special services." "How many times do I have to tell you, Lorister? You can't just go around telling people about that." "Fine. All right." She'll kind of stand up and put out the incense, kind of waft it away. "So to be clear, you're not here for fortune telling?"
I mean, I wouldn't say no. Maybe afterward.
Okay. Well, what have we got?
Sorry, would you
Does-
say my headset is yelling at me that my battery is...
What have we got?
This is the person who's like helping us with the spell shard.
Hmm.
Okay. And I can't remember who's carrying that, but I assume we'll show her the spell shard.
She'll
Bust it out.
take a minute, look at it, kind of close her eyes to concentrate, and you'll see her kind of wince and recoil. Oh, yep. Oh, I see it. All right. Okay. Here. She'll hand the spell shard to Lorister and go, turn the shop sign over to closed and lock the front door. All right. Follow me down to the basement. We'll have to do this there. She leads you down out of this living room and down into like a closet that, as she like pushes aside some coats, it shows like the stairs down. And you head deep down into her basement. Within the basement, you see just kind of this large this large room with 4 white walls and a reclining leather padded chair in the center.
A sanitarium.
Okay, let's see. Now, before I begin, you all must swear to me that whatever you see here, you didn't find out here. Right? This is a normal, ordinary fortune-telling shop and nothing else. Got it?
Yeah, go.
Perfect. Got it? And
Yeah,
Lorister's gonna
Yeah, we've
kind of look away. Yeah. Of course.
I've never been to a fortune telling shop. Not once.
You've got to stop bringing people to me. Anyways. I'll need a volunteer.
Oh. Dibs.
Oh. Would you like to rock, paper, scissors for it?
Oh, well, what is she gonna do? Is it gonna hurt?
It may.
I roll on a d20.
No, you can just do it.
Okay. Laura will walk up.
Yeah. She'll guide you over to the reclining seat and kind of lay you down in it and settle the spell shard into your hands. Now, yeah, we should have time for this segment.
Oh god.
Well, because
What did I
once I
just
start,
launch
it's a
you
little
for?
hard to like stop in the middle. But
Yeah.
I think we should have time for it. Uh, just had to double check. Now, I'm going to need your help. I'm going to. Me and my quarry spirit will help guide your subconscious in through.
Does
The
Wave
defenses
have
here.
anything to say about this?
Oh, I totally forgot to roleplay. So you're probably not attuned to Wave yet because there's a roleplay requirement for Wave, but
Oh, is there?
there
Okay.
is.
I didn't realize this. Okay.
But I'll get to that. We'll get to that next time. Just remind me to at the beginning of the session.
Okay.
You have
Okay.
to drown yourself in a bathtub. Only temporarily.
Would be the
You
first
bring me
time?
back. Yeah.
Now, this will be difficult, but once we get started, it's important that you see it through. She'll come up behind you and kind of take her fingers and run them up, like placing her pinkies on each of your temples and her thumbs on like that spot like on the back of your neck behind your chin. So her hands are flush against your face on either side. And you feel your minds link. A connection, like suddenly you're experiencing the presence of mind of another person. Lorver, are you a willing creature?
Yes.
Okay. So you feel her psionic powers kind of delve into your consciousness, probing at your mind and guiding it as it starts to feed into this this spell shard. Lorvor, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw at advantage.
There's just a saving throw. Okay.
As you get
Advantage.
to the first of these.
Nat 20.
What?
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 20 and a 1. So you feel her mind slip you past the first wave of security, dispelling the second. And as you kind of start to push past the third one, you feel resistance almost bordering on pain before as the spell shard tries to assault your mind to keep you out of it before you break through. And as you do, to everyone, the room goes dark. Lorvor, your consciousness is pulled into this spell shard. And those of you who are standing in the room see a projection of this consciousness kind of out on one of these white walls here in this room in front of them. Or while you're in this spell shard, you are
You are hearing the sounds, hearing the ambience, feeling the air. You are not watching this, but experiencing this. As it happens, you find yourself standing in a city, clearly a worn down marketplace on the edges of the city. Anyone who wants to at this point can make a history check.
Sure. 23.
23. Oz, you recognize this as siren architecture. You can feel the stares of the people on the street, sharp and cold. But they aren't looking at you necessarily. Instead, you see a little changeling boy. His gray features and dirty blonde, ragged hair unhidden, clutching a small bag of apples. As he keeps his head down, passing through the crowd, the chatter of the crowd becomes a storm of whispers as people move out of his way, looking at him in disgust and fear. It's one of those changeling boys. Careful, don't let him look at you. He could become anyone. Can we trust something like that? Estasra is not here. Never mind. I was going to be like, Estasra recognizes these sentiments.
Incredible.
But as you're watching, you can feel the boy's emotions, his thoughts as if they're your own. Ta hunched his shoulders, his pale gray skin flushing slightly, a trait changelings couldn't always control. He wanted to run, to disappear into another form, but he knew that would only make things worse. If they saw him shift, that fear would curdle into anger. At the edge of the market, a child about his age steps into his path. She's flanked by two others, their postures radiating the boldness of bullies in a crowd. Why don't you show us, Ta? Girl taunts her, smirk sharp and mocking. What do you really look like? I look like this, he mumbles as he kind of tries to sidestep them, and one of the others steps in front, cutting off his escape. That's not really you, is it? One of the others said. You're just pretending to be normal. The laughter of the other kids stung, probably worse than the words themselves. You could feel Ta's heart pounding, and before he knew it, his face was melting, shifting into hers. The gasps were immediate, the fear palpable. Screams of monster come from the crowd as the crowd starts to close in, their murmurs rising to shouts. Todd drops the apples and ran. He ran until the marketplace's noise faded into the whisper of trees, until his legs burned and his chest heaved. He didn't stop until he reached the edge of the forest, where a small cottage stood, half hidden by ivy and moss. Maz was waiting for him on the porch, her form that of an older woman with kind eyes and a face carved by age and wisdom. You've had a day, haven't you, little one? Says kind of softly. Collapsed onto the steps, his face buried in his hands. Why do they hate us? I didn't do anything wrong. I never do. Moss kneels beside him, her joints creaking as though they carried the weight of centuries. She placed a hand on his shoulder and he looks up to see her face ripple. For a moment, she was a man with strong features, then back to the grandmotherly visage she wore so often. People fear what they don't understand, Moss said. Her voice was steady, grounding. And we changelings, we make them question what is real, what is true. That's frightening to them. But I didn't choose to be like this, he whispers. No, you didn't. But that doesn't mean you have to be ashamed of it. Our ability is a gift, Ta, even if it feels like a curse right now. It lets us see the world through many eyes, walk in many lives. It can make us kinder if we let it. The little boy sniffles, kind of wiping his eyes. How can I make them stop hating me? Moss's smile was kind of sad but warm. You can't change their hearts all at once, but you can show them through how you live that you're more than their fears, and you can come here when it's too much. You'll always have a home with us. A smile breaks kind of through his sadness. Moss always had the right thing to say. Maz always had the right thing to say. Then I'll not only be good, I'll be the very best. That way, they'll have to start hating changelings someday. Hear kind of a snort come from the doorway behind them as Ta looks up to see a young ginger boy. You dream way too big, Ta. Why don't you just wear a human face in public like the rest of us? You always insist on wearing your normal face just because you have almost normal features, and you get singled out for it and come cry to Moss every time. Ta's face scrunches as he stands up. You can hear his thoughts as he looks at this boy. Ruse. He always had something to say, doesn't he? Well, maybe I don't want to hide. Don't make fun of me just because you're a chicken, Ruse. The other boy's face looks mad at the provocation, changing to look like that of a different person. This one a full-grown halfling man, about the same height as his original face. I'm a chicken, that's it! And the scene kind of shifts as the two boys kind of start to scuffle at each other, and the older lady sighs and tries to break them up. Scene shifts. As the scene comes back into view, you see a large basement under this small cottage, with room for many people to live in. All changelings. Most of them took on the same few faces to enter or leave the property, as people don't take well to the knowledge that changelings were living amongst them. The war was in full swing, as it had been for his entire life. But life here on the southern outskirts of Metrol was relatively safe. After all, the inner city had the Guardian Colossus, so rarely were outside forces bold enough to attack here directly. The scenes kind of go by, bits and pieces of memories, as you watch Ta grow up here in the commune. Many times you see Ruse and Ta kneeling in front of the fire, being lectured by Moss for fighting. Everything one of them did, the other had to do better, just to rub it in later. Whether that was cutting wood, or making food, or training. Other changelings in the compound became his friends as well. Gave him a sense of community, a sense of family. Oz and Trum were a bit older, not this Oz, different Oz. Oz and Trum were a bit older, taught him how to read and to talk to people. And even though they teased him a lot, they helped him learn how to better control his transformations. He still largely refused to change his face unless necessary, but at some point he at least stopped doing it against his will. Another older changeling had a preferred face that he kept on. He was a war veteran, wore the face of a man named Frederick, apparently an old friend who died in the war. He told war stories by the fire and liked to reminisce about the sire of old before we lost all of our land in this damned war. Through the years, he grew bigger and more handsome, but still would come back often bruised and beaten, outcast because of his heritage. The scene stabilizes for a moment. The compound beneath Moss's cottage buzzed with urgency. The changeling community, hidden for decades in the labyrinth of tunnels and chambers, had been discovered. Soldiers from Sire's army encircled the forest, their torches casting flickering shadows against the trees. Ta, now a young adult, stood at the heart of the chaos. His lean frame was tense, his pale gray skin flushed with emotion. Moss, still wearing her kindly elder form, clutched his hand. "We'll move, Ta. We always do," said, her voice calm despite the turmoil. "But you should come with us." Ta shakes his head. "No. They know changelings are here. They don't know how many. If I stay, they'll think I'm the only one. It'll give you the time you need to escape." Her face ripples, flickering back through other forms, ones he'd grown to love, before settling back into the grandmotherly mask she often wore. "It's too dangerous. They'll use you, or hurt you." "They might, but I can handle it." Stands taller, his voice steady. "I've got a plan. If I join their army, they'll believe I'm loyal. They'll stop looking for the others. It's the only way. Besides, I told you I'll be the best. Make people accept us. This is as good a place as any to start." Moss's hands kind of tremble as she cups his face. "You're braver than any of us ever knew." He reaches up, and as he does, Lorvor, you can feel the warmth of her hand in your own as he places his hand on top of it. Feeling the comfort of her hands, possibly for the last time, as he slides her hand off his cheek. He looks up past her, where Ruse is standing and waits. Also, now a fully grown adult. "Make sure they all get out safe. You don't want me to show you up for nothing, right?" Cocky half grin spreads on his face, masking the fear and uncertainty you can feel bottling up in the pit of your stomach. "You don't have to tell me. I was gonna do that anyways. Don't die, alright? I'm the only one allowed to be better than you." A moment of kind of silent understanding passes between them before Bruce takes the changelings and they make their way down the escape tunnels of the compound. By dawn, the compound was silent. Its tunnels collapsed to erase all traces of the changelings who had lived there. Ta emerged alone from the forest, his face set with quiet resolve. Clad in simple clothes and carrying only a small satchel, he approached the soldiers at the edge of the woods. "I'm Ta," he said, meeting their wary gazes. "A changeling. And I want to serve." The scene changes. Suddenly, abruptly, you are thrust into a cacophony of chaos. Steel clashing with spells that tore the air like thunder on a battlefield. Ta had learned to survive amidst the horrors of war, his shape-shifting and newly acquired magic talents making him an invaluable asset. His ability to adapt, disguising himself as an ally to infiltrate enemy lines, weaving illusions to mislead, and bending shadows to disappear, had earned him a place in a special operations unit. But with survival came a cost. Each mission carved away another piece of his soul. Tonight's mission had been no different from any other. Infiltrate a Karnath intelligence base hidden in the mountains. Eliminate their operatives. Leave no trace. Ta had led the charge, his team trusting in his ability to mimic the enemy. His disguise had carried them past wards and guards as they caught the stronghold by surprise, his magic reducing the stronghold to smoldering ruins. As the fires dimmed and the smoke cleared, he walked through the rubble to confirm the kills to ensure that the enemy had not escaped. But you feel your heart sink. You see something achingly familiar. Beneath the collapsed beam lay the motionless form of Mas, her face the same as the one she had worn when she had first comforted him as a boy. Nearby, the lifeless body of Rouge stared blankly at the night sky. Ta froze, his breath caught in his throat. Around them were others he recognized, faces he had thought safe, faces he had fought to protect by joining the army. This was no enemy base. This was where they had fled. A cry ripped from his throat, raw and animalistic, as the realization struck him like a hammer. His comrades rushed forward to see what was wrong, wary, keeping their distance. Their voices distant and meaningless. They fall on deaf ears. He fell to his knees, his trembling hands reaching out to Moss's still form. She had trusted him, believed in him. And now she was gone. Betrayed by the very system he had sacrificed so much for. "Ta," one of his teammates says, kind of warily stepping a little bit closer. "Report, what's the matter?" He didn't answer. His face shifted uncontrollably for the first time in years, flickering through forms. His childhood self, his enemies, Moss, Ruse, till he clenched his fists and forced it still. The truth was a blade in his heart. Had the mission been a deliberate lie? A test of his loyalty? Or was it a mistake? A cruel twist of fate? It didn't matter. He had become the very thing he had fought to escape. A tool of destruction, a harbinger of loss. Standing amidst the ruins, Ta vowed that this would be his last mission. The world had taken everything from him. His home, his people, his innocence. But it wouldn't take what remained. He would find the truth behind this massacre, and when he did, those responsible would know the full power of a changeling unbound by loyalty, fear, or mercy. He alone walked out of the ashes, vowing to end all war, no matter the cost, taking the name Taruz in memory of his fallen rival, brother, and friend. The ashes of his past would fuel the fire of his reckoning. And the scene shifts. Scene shifts, becoming fragmented moments in time. He meets a man on the battlefield, an injured warforged with two heads named Shard. They take cover for days, surviving an ambush, saving each other. They're a pretty powerful spellcaster, but also a powerful warrior, wielding a unique weapon. You see Shard the Dual Mind wielding an adamantine six-blade. The two of them both leave together, leaving the Siren military behind. Cuts to another memory. This one far enough in the future that their wounds are healed, but their exhaustion is still fresh. They find themselves in a small village, near the edge of Sire, which is being attacked by an airship unlike any you've seen before. Incredibly fast, boasting arcane cannons that shoot out jets of fire and explosions of lightning, pulling maneuvers unimaginable with modern airships. As it does a barrel roll through the sky, Shard seems to recognize the ship and the captain of it. A man that you all recognize as a slightly younger Orifir. He casts a spell down, clashing spells with Shard. The two of them seeming to enjoy the fight between them as he makes passes back and forth, and the Siren military starts to invade on the ground afterwards. a clear rivalry between the two of them. Shard and Taruz are forced to retreat as Onderan forces move in by ground, sneaking onto that ship once it lands, stowing away in the cargo holds. Another cut, as the two are discovered and brought before the captain of the ship, Orifir. On the deck, wearing an Onderan military uniform, highly decorated, much like the rest of the crew. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Orifir's on the deck wearing a highly decorated Onderan captain uniform. On the deck, with the rest of the crew, wearing an Onderan military uniform, is a very serious-looking young man that appears to be Callum. Orifir, Taruz, and Shard talk. They have a long conversation and find that they can all relate on the fact that they want nothing more than peace, than an end to this eternal, God-forsaken war. The scene starts to shift, moving months at a time now, as these two start to travel with Orifir, masquerading as official members of the military, though... Yeah, masquerading as official members of the military. Callum grows close with them all during this, having already met Taruz once before. They traverse dangers and dungeons alongside his actual military duties, in which Taruz and Shard refuse to participate, hanging out with Callum's wife in the cargo deck. A mindless zombie, but one that is very well preserved. In their travel, they find powerful magic items and grow Shard and Callum's magical prowess. Between the tutelage of Orifir and Taruz, who is even more gifted at magic than the old scribe. On one such travel, they're attacked by a warforged colossus. A towering creature 200 feet tall. A mechanical menace that could turn the tides of a war, and almost did turn the tides of the war when they were created. They lead it out into Kraken Bay before its legs get stuck in the mud and they board it manually. Orifir still flying the ship out, and just a small group, Taruz, Shard, and Callum, heading down with the fly spell to board it from above, from a hatch at the top of its head. Wiping out the pilot and blocking the path, barring the hatch that leads up into the pilot area by piling heavy things on top of it so that reinforcements couldn't arrive. As this colossus sinks down into the bay, you find they are looking through the scrolls and books kept here. Many of them kept here because it's a secure location. What kind of fool, after all, would try to attack a colossus? And they find mention of 10th level magic. Records of the All-Mage. But they're incomplete. Not enough information is there to do anything with. Not quite. They get out as the colossus sinks down into the water and start studying right away. A plan is formed for the sake of peace. 10th level magic is possible. And they would reach it. they would create their own spell. A 10th level spell that will, in theory, permanently calm emotions over a whole country. The idea being that if people did not have anger or fear towards each other, that they could reach understanding. The plan to end the war is set in motion. And the scene, once more, will shift. I didn't write this down last time. It's later now. At least a year later than it was before. The year is 996 YK. And you see the four of them, not five. You see the four of them standing atop the deck of Storm Dancer, just outside of Metrol. They were going to use the latent magic energy from the manifest zone that was present in Metrol, along with a very large spell shard to do a very complex multi-day ritual. Should it work here, they would repeat the process. The plan is to repeat the process across the rest of the country, ushering in peace for each nation. They perform the ritual over the course of several days. And at the end of it, at first, nothing happens. And then, a ripple across the land. A wave of magic as far as the eye can see, and a feeling of calm, of bliss. And as the wave disappears into the distance, something snaps. Feel a twinge of raw, wild magic as it erupts from where you are, spreading across the land in an instant, rolling over the landscape of Sire. And as you warp away, as you're scattered to the winds by this surge of wild magic, the memory ends. And you all get a level up.
Sweet.
Lorvor, you snap back
Wow.
to your own consciousness in this room, having seen the full contents of this spell shard. Now fully unlocked.
Was certainly something. Whew.
That was a lot.
I'm gonna need a second.
Gives us a slightly different perspective on our enemies. And did I just want to make sure I understood something correctly. So it sounded like Orifir was committing war crimes and Shard and Taruz weren't really down with it. Did I hear that correctly?
It was more that that Orifir was just doing like military things, and Shard and Tarus were not wanting to be a part of the war.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the strategy through the memories, you'd kind of gain that the strategy that Orifir was implementing was a strategy that was developed by Karnith, but taken by Onder throughout the war. What was it called?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna need like the Cliff Notes version to remember most of this. Because I will forget most of it.
I said the original word for it, the dwarvish word for it is blitzkrieg. In Elvish, it's whatever translates to lightning war. But yeah, it was less or if you're committing war crimes and them not having a part of it, and more them being like, I left the army, I'm not doing more army stuff. This is going to take me a minute to copy paste into the references and notes. But while I'm doing that, you guys have level ups to fly.
Holy shit, we got level ups.
Mm-hmm. Well, a level up, to be clear. 1.
Yeah. The group got a level up.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a while to figure out what spells to take, but I'm gonna roll for my hit dice. Seven, I think that was right.
Twist or expertise.
That should put you guys at
Expertise.
level 11, right?
Yep.
Yep. Five.
Oh, that's right. That's why I didn't have that. Oops.
And then
I remember why I didn't have that written as a scene.
Ooh, I got a new cantrip.
BB.
spell.
Giddy. I need my hands. I need my hands to type this stuff. Yeah. No, you won't.
Let's.
Can you stop?
Mac, I have a question when you have a moment.
Yes.
I was so focused on tracking my studying of the scroll, I have not been keeping track of the Staff of Power progress, like how many days it's been since then. Do you happen to have that, or are you tracking that, or?
Let me check my timekeeping tab. So that was you got that started on the day that you were in Tantamar, right?
Actually, I'm trying to remember. We were doing something, and I used the teleportation circle to go back to Arconix. I don't remember exactly where we were. Remember, Fane went with me, I believe.
Yeah, you were in Tantamar. So let's see. Oh, it's also worth mentioning. It's now. After that 4-day travel to Regalport, it is the 3rd of Olaroon now. So your crew needs to be paid.
We should have the money in the ship dock.
Yeah. So if someone wants to update that for me, so I'm not accidentally doing a doubler or anything like that. But yes, it is the 3rd of Olaroon. It was the 20th of Zarantir, so it has been 11 days.
11. Okay.
So I get 2 expertises. Does anyone have any recommendations?
Well, do you have expertise in Arcana? If you're going to be studying that scroll, that might be handy.
I do not.
If you want to like make that investment just for that one thing.
Yeah, that would give me a plus 12 to Arcana. Because I have a plus 8 right now. Yeah. I'm thinking about doing investigation as well. But perception might be more useful.
Yeah, perception is super useful.
Yeah, because I already have a bonus to investigation.
But you could have a huge bonus to investigation.
I could have a huge, but honestly, we don't use investigation that often.
Well, then investigate more.
I've tried, honestly. I look for things to investigate. There's just not a lot there.
Oops.
Yeah, I have a +8 right now. I could give myself a +12 plus a D4 for investigation.
You have that D4. Pretty nice.
It is nice. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, I need more perception. My wisdom is a little low. Only had a +7 to perception. And honestly, we do a lot of Arcana checks in this group, in this party. I'm trying to remember what levels sneak attack goes up.
Odd levels.
Odd levels?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So let me check my Find NPCs party. Here we go. RT. Okay. What is everyone's level going into? Lorvor, is it going into Rogue or Ranger?
Rogue.
Rogue? Okay.
I debated on Ranger, but
And you rolled your HP, right? It's taking the minimum of
Yeah.
the average?
5.
Okay. Okay, so 5 plus 3, so 8. So that puts you at what, 90?
98.
98.
I was at 90,
That's right. I didn't update
so
it.
+3 from my con and 5 rolled.
Okay. And then Fame, what did you take your level in?
Warlock.
Warlock? Very nice. 8. That's a big one. What's your HP at now?
121.
Alright. You remembered a minimum of 5, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 1, so I gave myself a 5. That's
Yeah.
5 plus
Okay.
4, right? 9.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh, your passive perception is not 15. Your passive perception is 17. Update that.
Woohoo.
Lorvor, what's your passive perception now?
Uh, 21.
Yeah, that's definitely not 13.
I took the 4th level spell, Blinding Radiance, which is gonna be a lot of fun.
Nice. Eberron? Bard?
Yes. I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a pretty
I
big one
did
for
not
you too.
realize.
I don't think I'm multi-classed.
But now you should have access to what, 6th level bard spells?
Yes, indeed. Some
What's
of
your
them
HP
look
at?
interesting. 80.
80? And then
Oh,
Oz.
what's that?
Definitely wizard.
Wizard. Okay. Okay, and then what's your HP at?
I rolled and I'm going to take the average, so I think it's +7, but I don't remember what my HP was before I did the level up.
I have 67. Does that sound right?
67. No, because I have 81 right now. So
Okay, so
hold on, let me down level real quick and see what it does.
Yeah, I didn't realize taking expertise and perception would raise my passive perception.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So your passive perception is 10 plus your perception modifier. Yeah, you
Cool.
What's
can
our
get
limits?
in 2014 you can get a crazy passive perception because if you get the observant feat, you can get another +5 to it.
Oh yeah, I was aware about the observant feat.
Yeah, so you can have a passive perception of theoretically, if you have expertise in it, and a 20 in wisdom. Uh, and you're level 17 plus, right?
Like 30.
32
32. Damn, I was really close.
is like the theoretical max on your passive perception.
What's our limitations on swapping out older spells?
Um,
It's on level up, isn't it?
yeah, I believe. Well, let's look at Bard. Bard, because it's different for each class.
Oh, yeah.
If some do it on like a rest, some do it on a level up, some do. Spells known. Additionally, when you gain a level in this class, you can choose one of the Bard spells you know and replace it with another spell from the Bard spell list. As long as
Okay.
it's of a level that you have spell slots for.
So I could do one, just swap out one spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
My hit points are at 81. I was at 74 before.
Perfect. Okay. Now I've got it. I've got it updated. All right. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm a fool. There we go. Had to give you your GIF.
Of course.
All right. Well, with that being said, oh, yeah. Sorry. One last thing. As you guys are doing your level up, and this kind of memory, comes to an end, and you sit back up in your chair. The lights undim around the room. Colossus. That's incredible. If it's in repairable condition, I know just the thing to pull it from the depths. A weapon of such destruction will surely be of use in your fights to come.
So we're gonna have to go swimming.
Yes. Give me
Wonderful.
a little bit of time to prepare something for you. I should have a solution for that.
We did just capture a submersible ship.
True, but the question is not how you're going to get to the Colossus. It's how you're going to get the Colossus out.
Drain the water.
That's fair.
So,
Drain the ocean. I love it.
Simple.
I'll
Who's feeling thirsty?
be in touch with you as soon as I've got the preparations done. It's the least I can do for you, friends.
All right.
That's good to me.
Approximately how long do you think it'll take?
Behind the curtain, approximately at least one side quest.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I'll say it's designed to be like, now you can. This is a chance for you to take a break and take care of like side quests and stuff that you want us to do before going back to the main story. Yeah. But in character, it depends. It's hard to tell. I'll have to get in contact with a few people, track some things down. At the very least, it should be a few weeks. Minimum.
Understood.
BB. You're so cute. You want so much attention right now. Well, with that being said, thank you guys for joining today. And I will see you
Thank you
all
for having us.
next time.
Sounds good.
All right.
Bye.